気が空に張り付いてな銀紙の星が揺れてな誰もがポケットの中に
G'day everybody, and welcome to Anime Roulette again. And this week, we have ourselves a fun anime. A sports anime. An anime called Scorching Ping Pong Girls. And my god, is it a scorcher. And joining me, of course, is my dear friend and co-host, V, Ivy, Shoujo Connoisseur, whatever you want to call him.
What up?
Yep, here he is. But yeah. Scorching Ping Pong Girls. Moe Blob Ping Pong Sports Anime. What did you think?
I surprisingly enjoyed the parts that were good. That being said, no, okay. I'm fucking around. Look, this was actually a pretty good watch. Apart from the last two episodes, which were just a waste of time.
To be honest. But we'll get into
If they'd cut it short, man, that would have been a pretty good place to end it.
I mean,
but no,
it can't. Because what they did was set up a second season and then leave it hanging. Anyway, so basically, we should probably do a plot synopsis for everyone. So the anime we rolled last time on this show was Scorching Ping Pong Girls, a Yuri Moe Blob anime about girls who just really love ping pong. And I went into it, thinking, oh my god, it's a sports anime, so, it's going to be fun. And Ivy here is a massive sports anime fan, particularly baseball. So I was going in with, shall we call it optimism for this show. But yeah, basically the plot of this show is there is a cute girl named Koyori Tsujimikaze, I think. Tsumujikaze? Do we know what Sujumi means? I don't know what Sumuji means.
that's her name.
Yeah, I know, but Kaze means wind. Do we know what Sumuji means?
Okay, hold on. Let me get her name up and I'll look it up on G-Show.
Yeah, because I need to know that. But we have Koyori Tsumujikaze, and she is a shy transfer student to her new school, which is Tsuzumagahara Middle School or High School. I don't know which one it is. I think it's middle school.
Whirlwind.
Whirlwind Koyori. So Koyori Whirlwind. Which is, of course, the author having a fun time, I guess, given her playstyle. But yeah, she's a shy girl who's really nervous, and she really likes the who arguably I'd say is more of a protagonist than she is. Agari Kamiya, the second year in the table tennis.
She is the protagonist as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, she is protag. Koyori is the catalyst for her growth and development, because Koyori doesn't really change beyond working out new strategies, whereas Agari grows and develops.
Okay, I'd argue that both of them had marginal character development compared to other characters.
Oh yeah. Speaking
yeah, that's I think that's my biggest beef with this particular series is holy shit. Can we just talk about how good those two side characters were? And I know you know who I'm talking about.
Because Tenka and or Hanabi and Hokuto are great. They're fucking great.
My god, their character development, their backstory, the way that they act and behave together is fucking phenomenal. It's really good. And I was like, why is this anime not about them?
Yeah, right? So those are the other two second years, Hanabi and Hokuto. Hokuto is...
Oh, no, okay, you're talking about Hokuto. No, I was talking about Kururi and Zakura from the other school.
Oh, wait, those two. Right, okay, so
yeah.
you have different ideas. Alright, okay.
Okay, yeah, no. Hokuto, good character, and I like her dynamic a lot with Hanabi.
I love how Hanabi's name is literally Firework. Her name is Firework. And she lives up to it. She really does. She's explosive. She's all about playing on offense, where Hokuto is really sort of play on the counter. You know what I mean? She's really cool. I really liked them. You've also got the senpais. The senpais are gonna graduate, and we have to make it to nationals for them. Yeah,
doing it for senpai.
Yeah, that's right. We're doing it for senpai. No, every single sports anime has it. Like Slam Dunk has it. Kuroko has it. Major, I'm pretty sure, has it, even though I've not seen it.
No, because in Major, he's doing it for himself.
Yeah.
That's the fucking piss take. Every other fucking series, we're doing it for our senpais until their second year. Then they're doing it for themselves. And in fucking, like, Major, he's just like, no, I'm doing this for myself. He goes to schools with no baseball team and makes his own baseball team.
Wait, doesn't Haikyuu do the senpai thing as well?
Oh yeah, big fucking time.
Because I know Free does it. I know Free does it.
Free has it to a like lesser degree, but it is there.
But let's be real, we all know
Diamond No Ace. Diamond No Ace is huge on the senpai thing.
Yeah, because we all know why you watch Diamond No Ace. It's the same reason why you watch Free, if you know what I mean.
Because it's so fucking gay.
The
answer is gay.
It is the big homo. In fact, speaking of the big homo.
Before we get into speaking of the big homo, I'd like to just add a note for when Peter edits this later on, that he should include this segment that I'm going to link him about where one of the boys from Diamond No Ace literally says that he has a crush on another guy.
Yeah.
It's overt. It's not him being like, oh my god, why is my heart beating so fast? No, he literally says, is this a crush?
Yeah, homie's hot when he's throwing that ball at me. Yeah, like, no, and to be fair, that is a completely legit reaction. I mean, as I said, I'm straighter than Hugh Hefner on a caffeine drip, but even I'm like looking at that guy's form and I'm thinking.
And boy fucking howdy. Boy howdy does this fucking anime take that in fucking lethal doses. Because speaking of, my heart is beating so fast. They say that so fucking often in the show. Like, instead of saying, I like you, they say, I like table tennis. You've heard of the moon is beautiful. The moon is beautiful tonight. I firmly believe that if any of the girls from this anime ever confess, they will say, the ping pong table is beautiful tonight.
Yeah, it is, right? It really is. The whole thing that makes Koyori play better is that she gets freaking what?
Folks, I believe I have just lost Pac-Man.
No, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here.
We'll have to edit that.
No. I'm going to keep that in. That's funny because I've accidentally forgotten that I haven't switched over my mic to Discord, so I'm using my headset mic. But no, I'm recording this using my studio mic, and I'm recording your studio mic when I'm talking to you using my headset. This is audio, ladies and gentlemen. This is audio. But yeah, no, as I was saying, like, they say it so often. Like, they say, like, my heart is racing so much. Like, Koyori literally gets her kicks and loves table tennis because she likes playing against good people so she can get better and feel her heart race. And no one makes her heart race more than protagonist Agari Kamiya. So, you know, she's like, this show is gay. Like, like, you thought Valkyrie Drive was gay. That is straight up a gay hentai. No, this is gay too. This is very gay.
This is really gay without ever saying it. Although that one scene near the end of the show, that was pretty overt. That was like on the same level as Yuri on Ice.
Yeah. One thing I do like, you know what, actually, I've noticed this trend a lot in the anime we've been watching is why aren't we watching their story instead? I felt the same way.
It's my running gag, but I'm not joking. Like, we keep running into these, like, the author, like, gives us this, and I'm like, this is better than the original story. And I know that you can encounter stuff like this where you are writing a story and you're like, this is pretty good. And then you meet someone else, you're like, wow, these people are way better. Why didn't I write the story about them? And unfortunately, due to the serialized nature of manga, that does throw this. And this is an adaptation of a manga, of course. You know, you can't really back out once you're here.
No,
right?
you can't, right? You can't back out. You can't back up and just be like, oh yeah, actually, nah, it's a prank. It's actually about them the whole time. Like, the only anime I've seen do that did it at the start, and that was Smile Down the Runway.
Based.
Yeah.
Great series.
That's a great series. Go watch that, by the way.
Go watch that. Go read it. The fucking English is almost finished. They're releasing officials of it, of course. Go read that. Fucking phenomenal series. Best spreads. I will make sure to include a spread so we can attach it so you can look at that and go, wow, why am I not reading this?
But yeah, the reason why we're talking about that is because I had the same feeling. You were talking about the Moizuyama Junior High, like the villain who says death all the time.
Which, by the way, I literally messaged our group chat that we're in, losing my fucking mind, because instead of Desu, she says Deatsu repeatedly. That's the joke. It's just that she says Deatsu instead of Desu at the end of sentences.
She just wants to murder people.
Which, by the way, the translation used that beautifully, way more creatively than the Japanese did.
Yeah.
Like, well, it doesn't matter who I'm up against.
It was so great, right? The translation was incredible for her character. But this is the thing that gets me. The way I was feeling about how, why isn't this about them? I felt that way about the senpais. Like, the two senpais.
Oh, the
like
two senpais.
The third years. I felt the same way.
The third years? Yeah.
They were motivating and dedicating. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was looking at them. They were, like, great. I was thinking...
Kirika and Mune.
Yeah. Like, or... You know, Mune because she's got big badonkadonks. And yeah, like, they're just great. Like, their dynamic was my favorite part of the show, I think.
I think this show has some... I liked the different dynamics. Like, Hokuto and Hanabi, great dynamic. The very quiet, oddball character with the, like, bright, hyper Genki girl. Then you've got Kirika, who's like a ping pong otaku and has like eccentric behavior to match. And then you've got Mune, who is, for all intents and purposes, a sort of popularish girl who has big boobs, as this show likes to remind us. And then finally you have Kurori and Zakuro, and I loved the idea of the transactional friendship. I loved, obviously it's more than friendship, let's be real, they are gay as hell. They call it friendship, but whatever. It's we know what's up. Everyone knows what's up. But like, yeah, man, fucking.
I know what you mean about the Mozoyama Junior High team, right? With Kurori and Zakuro. I do feel like with Kuroko no Basket. Kuroko is the big example that I'll keep calling back to when I'm talking about it. It does. Is it
because it's the only sports anime you've watched?
No, I've watched other sports anime. By the way, the best sports anime ever made isn't even Major. It isn't even Diamond No Ace. It isn't even...
Are you trying to pick a fucking fight with me?
No. All of those sports animes are inferior. We all know. This is my channel, and we all know on this channel what the best sports anime is. The best ever sports anime is Girls and Panzer. Because it is, by definition, a sports anime. So... like, that's just fact.
Fucking kill you.
Girls and Panzer is a sports anime. You can quote me on that.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But it is.
Okay. They're doing it for their senpais, and that's all that it takes.
Yeah, like literally, the plot of Dust Finale is they're doing it for their senpai so they can get her into university. That's the entire theme of the tankery battles that are going on right now. So, like, yes, that's it, right? So, looking at it, what I'm saying about that is, like with Girls and Panzer, like with Kuroko no Basket, the thing with Mozoyama that made me like them so much is they did this thing that I love sports anime for, where you will run into another group of plucky underdogs, and you'll be like, you know what, I kind of want to watch their show too. Like, I'm watching the Suzume Gahara girls, and I'm thinking, like, Koyori's fun, and Agari's fun, and I'm like, yeah, these girls are great fun. But at the same time, you run into the other team that they have their showdown with, and you're like, no, I'd watch a show about them. Like Zakuro and Kurori are a great pair, and then you've got the other squad who are like, you know, the cool girl who doesn't look at explosions. You've got the girl who's eating all the time. Like, they're really great characters. And, like, that's what I love sports anime for. Because you can just get all these different people with different bits and just throw them in. And, like, they all work. Like, actually, there is an argument to be made that Food Wars is the same because I guess it also is a sports anime.
Food Wars is a sports anime.
They're all sports anime. Oh, I've been living a lie. All my favorite shonen series are all sports anime. Although, I do like Free. I miss watching Free.
Did you ever watch the sequels?
Never watched the sequels. I did watch the movie set in Australia though, for obvious reasons.
Dude! Oh, okay. I mean, the TV show. I mean, that was a series set in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, second season was set in Australia.
Yeah.
Or it had episodes in Australia, and that was the one where they had the incredible voice acting.
Yeah, right. Like Aussie voice actors. That was the one I watched. Man, I loved Free because, you know, the water animation from KyoAni was just... Dude.
But we're not talking about Free, unfortunately.
No,
It's unfortunate it is, but if we ever roll Free, you best boy bet I will be saying Marco best boy. No, wait, fuck, not Marco, Rin best boy. Rin? Been a while.
I think, yeah, it has been a while. But they're all best boys in a lot of ways. Like, they're fucking great. You know what we needed to watch?
Rin Matsuoka.
We needed to watch that fucking water polo anime. I didn't watch it. I need to watch it. Was it any good? Did you watch it?
It was okay. It was passable. Like, it was good enough, is all that
was
matters.
it gay enough, though?
I didn't finish it, but if I recall correctly, it was pretty gay. But, like, I don't know if they confirmed anything later on in the show.
Also, I need to remember to watch Blue Period now that comes to mention it. Blue Period.
It got 7.2 on Mal, so... I mean, not Blue Period, but Remain.
Yeah.
Also, Blue Period's anime was a travesty.
Really? Was it? Fuck.
I mean, it wasn't, like, terrible, and, like, the fact that it's got the 7.9 on Mal sort of, like, is a testament to that. But, like, if you read the manga and then you watch the anime, you will be like, oh, right, the manga is, like, infinitely better. And it's just because it's a series about art in physical form. It's a series about art, so the author can do a lot more with static than you can with, like, you know, it's a lot easier. But although, you know, the dynamic nature of an anime would have made it.
Yeah. But you know what is art? Ping pong, apparently. So let's talk about it. So, yeah, like, really, I don't know if we even need to do an episode breakdown, because it is pretty much like every other sports anime you've ever watched. Really. You have the training arc at the start, where they're just getting good.
Also, what the... Okay, can we just point this out? Because this is like, incredibly stupid writing on their half. Why is the training camp at the end of the show? Like, I'm sorry, but having your final 2 episodes be that, and not the episode with the baller fucking animation, the baller, like, character development and backstories and stuff. What was going through their heads?
You know what? Because the thing is, I reckon, because the big match they had was against the Mozuyama Junior High girls, and that was to prep them for the actual tournament, right? And so I'm guessing they were having the training arc before going into the actual tournament, and then they didn't get renewed for a second season. Which, I'll be honest, I'm disappointed. I would watch another season of this show, actually. I know that's kind of giving my rating away.
You know what? I would too. I want to see Nationals, dude. I want to see that crazy fucking chick.
I want to see how badass she's gotten, right? And I want to see how... Because the thing is, like, I know we talked shit about them before, but I really like the fact that all the characters in this anime grew over the course of it. Like, even the...
Oh, yeah.
Even, like,
yeah, I mean, like...
the Kohais at the start, like, the first year.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can say that, like, yeah, like, you can say that, like, it's shallow, like, some of the character development is shallow, and I do, but, like, it's still a consistent arc from start to finish for most of the characters, right? Like, Hokuto recognizes her weaknesses and she moves on those weaknesses. You know, the same thing for Agari and Koyori, the same thing for Mune Mune, And of course, the same thing for Kurori with her fucking baller playstyle.
Yeah, I love Kurori. Like, Kurori was just awesome. Like, her gimmick was great, but that curve drive was fucking wild. And the fact that she just decided, fuck it, I'll send it to redeem herself in the eyes of her teammates and Kurori. Like, I thought that was great. That was a great little moment. That was just mwah. Like, it was beautifully done. Also, I really, really liked, and this is actually, if I had to pick my favorite sequence in the whole thing, my favorite sequence was when Kiruka came back, and she's like testing the newbies, and then she's just being really, really mean about it. I thought that was a great sequence because then Koyori and Agari got serious. And then you realize that she was holding back the whole time because their real strength is doubles as a team. And as I said it before, I'll say it again. Why aren't we watching their doubles rise to power? Because I want to watch that. Because they were a great dynamic.
Yeah. It's true, though.
Yeah. I also like... There's a lot of background between Agari and Koyori. Like, Koyori becomes the best in the club, at least temporarily, until Agari takes it back. Koyori becomes the best in the club because she's passionate about table tennis because she loves it, right? Agari is passionate about table tennis because she's good at it and she views it as her vocation, if you like.
Yeah.
So, like, that clashing dynamic between the two of them and their very, very, very gay subtext is just great.
Yeah, I think it's a decent enough foil to make them foils for each other. And I think it's something interesting because I think that, like, with characters like that, you have the room to do a lot more with it if you have them be foils. Because, like, a lot of the time people, like, and obviously this is really prevalent in Japan because of the whole thing, like, obsession with rivals, especially in writing, is that, like, rival characters have to serve as a foil for each other in a way that, like, you can actually buy, right? And this is something that a lot of love triangles don't understand, and harem manga anime also do this, and this is a really fucking big issue, is if you're having girls or people competing against each other for something, love, sports, jobs, right? You have to have them have their own approach, and it has to conflict with the other people's, but also be something that can draw them towards the target, right?
Yeah.
So I'm reading a romance manga, and in it, the main character is a stern hard-ass who's reasonably savvy with romantic relationships, and the two main girls who are going after him, one is very similar to him on an intellectual level, and that's her connection with him, and they have a very, verbal sparring kind of relationship, right? The other girl her thing is that she understands him on a more personal level. The two of them have very similar interests towards the business that they're working in. This is a foil. This creates them as foils for each other. They're both competing for the same target in different ways, and that's what makes Agari and Koyori's dynamic good, because it's love of table tennis because you love the game, and love of table tennis because you love that you're good at it, is two very different approaches to the same thing.
Yeah, and I think, actually, if you want my take on it, I have an absolute adoration. I have an absolute adoration for the rivals dynamic when it's rivals inside the same team, if that makes sense. Whether it be in a sports anime, or whether it be a shonen anime, or whether it be even like war anime and stuff like that, where there's rivals, but they're rivals inside a unit, right? So, like, my favorite one that I can think of on the top of my head is Soma, Yukihira, and Aldini from Food Wars, where it's like they are constantly battling every day, and they constantly give each other shit all the time, and they get on each other's nerves. Like, they really do get on each other's nerves because they come from the same background and they have the same sort of ideals and the same sort of ideas, and they're constantly trying to prove to each other who the best is. But when shit gets real, they always team up, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
And I love that dynamic. That's my favorite rivals dynamic. And I think that's why I like Koyori and Agari so much, because they're always getting on each other's nerves. They're always pushing each other to the limit and frankly pissing each other off on occasion. Yet at the same time, they're also on the same squad. So when they're going to play against other teams and like other schools, they are working together. And it's like by our powers combined shit. And I really dig it. I love it so much.
I'd watch these girls in a like Sentai spin-off.
I would. Like, I'd watch them in a Sentai. Actually, you know what? A Sentai spin-off, like, you see, the thing is, we're weird because we actually both really love Super Sentai anyway. Like,
what's not to love? What's not to love? It's awesome.
Like, honestly, best Sentai, like, Ranger Reject needs an anime. It's number one.
Oh man, it's gonna cause so much drama if that ever gets a fucking anime, and I look forwards to it.
Yeah, the other thing is,
I mean, I've shilled that like twice now on the show, and I'm gonna do it again. The new chapter was awesome.
Not only that, I'm gonna shout out Gridman. If you haven't seen SSS Gridman, like, dude, I haven't seen Dynasmon yet, but I need to. But just the Gridman anime franchise that have come out. Like, bro, it is Sentai to the max. Like,
dude, and if there's people listening who are like, I can use some more Sentai in my day, Ranger Reject, obviously, go read that. It's technically not really a Sentai series, just read it anyway, it's a lot of fun. But I will also give you the series. Sentai Red becomes an adventurer in another world.
That's right. That's the fucking Power Ranger isekai, isn't it?
It is the Power Ranger isekai, and it plays it fucking straight. So yeah, no, you should read it and laugh because they do everything straight. If there's like an explosion that would happen in Power Rangers, it's there. And guess what? The other characters who are isekai characters are like, what the fuck is going on? Why is there an explosion?
Why is he posing? Like, it's just great. Like,
yes.
Again, but we had the problem like we had last time with Endro, which is...
This is a Moe Blob series that they really don't give you a lot to work with.
No, they really don't. Like, it but unlike Endro...
Yes, that is something I couldn't enough. Apart from those last two episodes, this had tight storytelling structure and it kept it really clean.
It was really good.
Like, from episode 1 to 10, that shit was just bang, 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 bang. Awesome. Really nicely paced as well, because it never felt like there was really heavy lulls. You know, having, like, you know, oh, we've gotten past the rivalry being a toxic thing, now it's a healthy rivalry, and now the senpai is back from hurting her ankle. The senpai has been beaten at her own game by the two girls. Now it's time to get ready for the tournament. Not the tournament, the practice game. Also, by the way, huge props to them for like having a practice match be the hypest part of this series.
Yeah, well, we're not going to get an actual tournament because they didn't give them a season 2, which is bullshit. But like, seriously, I actually want to talk about that. So, two things I want to talk about. First, the music for this show, but the opening was fire.
That opening was actually really enjoyable. I liked how they modified it. I liked how they modified it with like clips from the episode.
Yeah, I loved the openings. The openings and the endings for this show were great. They were a lot of fun.
Also, can we just talk about how weird the soundtrack for this was?
Yeah,
right?
actually.
Like, it was really weird. And, like, it's not bad, but it's not brilliant. But it was just tonally so weird. Like, I was expecting your typical Moe Blob show songs, right? And there was those songs. You know, like the typical school song, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like the da-da-da-da-da-da sort of thing. But, like, the weird electronic music in this was so strange.
Yeah, so
This was like stuff I'd hear in the West. That's what weirded me out, is that it was like the electronic hype music was all sounded like it would like come out of like a Swedish fucking dance scene, right? In
Yeah.
like 2014.
yeah, it was strange Euro beats and shit. Like honestly, I've got the wiki page up now. Keiichi Horikawa, or Keiichi Hirokawa, bro, your music is pretty banging, but what the fuck
Wrong
was it
genre.
doing? What was it doing
Wrong
in this
genre.
show, bro? Like,
Dude, this is the guy who did sound for Overlord.
yeah, that's what's crazy, right?
That's so weird. He's done like, dude, he's done some banger shows. Like he's done Tact.op, which is like the currently just aired. Yeah, it just aired. You know, he did Non Biori. He did Shumatsu no Haru.
Dude, this guy's all over the place.
Dude, that poor bastard. He must have been looking to pay the rent because there's Shumatsu no Harem. Oh boy.
Bro. Yeah, look.
Oh boy.
There's Desperate, then there's me, then there's that. Okay. Fucking God. Oh, but actually, you know who I think we need to shout out? We actually need to shout out the director. And the reason why I'm going to say it, like, Yasuhiro Ine, or Yasuhiro Ise? Ire? I can't.
Yeah.
My pronunciation is terrible. Gomen nasai, etc. Because...
Gomen nasai.
Gomen nasai, etc., mate. Fucking oath. No. This guy directed Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
What? Wait, this guy?
Yeah! This guy directed
you mean
Full
the,
Metal
like,
Alchemist and Full Metal
The director of this.
The director of this. The director of this show directed Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. He also, like, look at this guy. He directed the original Full Metal Alchemist. He did the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. He did Soul Eater.
He did episodes. Oh, he did direct. Oh, he did the storyboard for the best OP as well.
And not only that, he was one of the key animators on Cowboy Bebop. Okay.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And like, so
weird. Why is he doing Moe Blob in 2016?
And he also worked on the He also worked on that really fucking wild OVA for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in the 90s. Like the Battle in Egypt OVA from the 90s for JoJo. Right? This guy has some serious talent, some serious chops, and here he is directing a Moe Blob show about ping pong. Like, that's why this show, I think, hits above its weight. Because, like, the crew behind it...
the crew behind it is, like, kind of heavy hitting.
Yeah, they're fucking insane. Like, it's Studio Citrus. Like, it's not A1 Pictures or anything like that. It's Studio Citrus.
One of the dudes here worked on storyboarding on Kill la Kill, was an episode director for Tengen Gurren Lagann.
Dude.
He was the assistant director for Black Bullet. That one sucked. No. Have you ever watched Black Bullet?
No, actually.
Black Bullet is Attack on Titan with lollies instead of...
Actually, now I need to see this. It's
honestly so weird. It's so weird. Great opening, though. Oh my god. Great opening song. We're really digging for content here because, yeah, like, at the end of the day, this is the sports anime. It does sports anime things. It does them well, apart from the last two episodes, which are just fan service.
Yeah, basically.
And a little bit of character development. Can't ignore that. There is a little bit of character development going on.
But yeah,
like, this was a lot of fun. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun here, you know?
I had a lot of fun, and I stand by what I said. I am sad that they didn't adapt the rest of the source material. Although I guess it would have been pretty hard because it looks like there was only like 7 volumes, which you wouldn't be able to. I don't think you'd be able to get 2 series out of it, like 2 seasons out of that. Like,
well, no, dude, you've already failed because it's a monthly. You fool.
Actually, you're right.
It's Jump SQ. It's Jump Square. So, it's monthly, which means there's 32 monthly chapters to adapt, which means there would have been enough theoretically for a second season.
It needed one, but it didn't get one because it ended in 2015. That's when.
Yeah, I know it won't get another one. I'm just saying that there was like for.
I mean,
another...
look, all I'm gonna say is that, like, you want to know what's really fucked over the anime industry? Us deviating again. What's really fucked over the anime industry is Devil is a Part-Timer is getting a second season, which means now everybody in the anime world, like the No Game No Life fans, are just sitting here, just like crying.
Then there's us. Then there's you and me. You and me, in one of the few times that we're like 100% on board, are like Grimgar season 2.
Yeah,
Grimgar season 2.
We're like the only two
Grimgar
people who
season 2.
want Grimgar season 2, but like, as we were saying, their latest volume looks fucking fire. Like,
we'll put that up in the video version of the episode.
Yep, like,
speaking of, okay, actually, let's address that. By the way, we're here. Let's address it. We've got an audio only format.
Yay!
Actually, by the point that you guys get to this episode, we would have had an audio format for about a month and a half.
Yeah, about that.
But this is us acknowledging that
there is.
Well, I might get Pac-Man to put an intro telling people that they can subscribe to us on their favorite podcasting app via RSS feeds, because I'm working on getting it on Spotify, but it's tricky.
Yeah, once we're on Spotify, like, we have a chance of actually being a thing, quotation marks.
We will be an actual podcast. Right now, we're just a weird YouTube thing.
I mean, it works for Trash Taste, but they're in a studio, so I guess it kind of...
Also, they're already all popular.
Yeah, right, so we're, like, not gonna get anywhere, but, like, if we became popular on Spotify, like, I don't know if we're funny enough to be on Spotify. I think we might be.
I think we could do our best. I think we can really try.
Gambate, mate. Fucking yeah, bro. I am sorry. I apologize. To
I apologize to the Japanese race.
Nihongo.
Hold on. So this series would be Shakanetsu no Chakyu Musume. I'm sorry. Look, that's we've really not got a whole lot to do here.
Dude, you're fucking.
Should we just give out ratings?
Yeah, while your Japanese tutor who's committing seppuku.
My Japanese tutor just throws herself into a fucking off a cliff. She's like, what is the point in teaching this man?
All right, let's give our ratings. So, you know what? I am going to throw a curveball here. I am giving Scorching ping pong balls. I like Scorching ping pong balls. Burning ping pong balls is actually pretty fun and easy to do. But Scorching ping pong girls, I am giving this one 7.5 out of 10, in my opinion.
7.5 out of 10, huh?
Yeah, purely because, like, you know, like with Endro and all that other things, and like it's kind of for the same reason, just a lot more wholesome reasons that I rated Valkyrie Drive so highly. In the fact that, was it profound? No. Was it exceptionally good? Also no. Was it a hell of a lot of fun, and was it adorable? Absolutely. Yes, it was. It was cute as shit. The characters were fun. The animation was cute as hell. The music was weird. And can we just talk? We never talked about it throughout the whole thing. But you got to admit, because you had all these directors and all these guys who worked on these massively classic projects, the animation for the ping pong sequences was fucking fire.
Okay. Yeah, that was actually something I wanted to address. So there is, of course, a classic anime that everybody knows is the best and probably will always be the greatest of all time when it comes to ping pong, right?
Yeah, ping
pong the animation, 2014. It's brilliant. I can't even get the words out. It's fucking phenomenal. In comparison, this isn't ping pong the animation. However, it does a fucking good job of what it does.
Yeah, man.
Like, those action sequences, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was really good. Especially how they move, I thought was really cool. Especially
the way
those shots of them dancing around the board.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean. I know what you mean. Like the way that I was noticing it, the crispness of them doing their footwork behind. Like, dude, it was wild.
Yeah.
Dude, the quality. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, all in all, I'm giving it a 7.5. It's gone up on my Mal as a 7 because they don't do partial ratings on Mal. But I'm giving it a 7.5 from me because I think it deserves it.
I'm giving it... Okay, so I'm going to do my breakdown because I think this one actually deserves it. So I'm giving the story a 50 for being nothing... It's not... It's just common fare, right? There is nothing here that is surprising. I guessed every story beat as it came, right? Nothing sort of, like, shook me. It didn't really stand out, you know. However, this is where my rating gets spicy. Characters. I'm giving it a 70 on characters because I really liked a lot of these characters. I thought they
100%.
did really good work with them.
Yeah.
I did feel like the main characters were a letdown, which is why it's not 70, not 75 or like 78 or something. If it wasn't for the main characters, I would have it higher. Visuals 75 because they did a fucking
Holy
good
shit.
job.
Whoa.
They did a really good job. And enjoyment 68, which brings us to an average of 65.
Okay, so 1 point the difference. Actually, that's a. You know what? I'm actually satisfied with that. I think we can shake hands on that. Like, because as I said,
this isn't going to be one that we're going to rip into each other over.
I've like, would I watch it again? No. But I mean, shit. I got nothing but time these days. I'm basically a YouTuber full time now, and when I'm not YouTubing, I'm planning on being a delivery driver. So like, just to make the extra bucks. So like, fuck it. I got nothing better to do. So, you know, watching anime for fun is, you know, what I do in my spare time, and shit, it's worth doing. Like, if you've got time, and there's, you know, your backlog is complete, which you're lying. But if you just want something fun to watch, always good. But now it is time for the whole point of our podcast. And I rolled last time,
it's
didn't I?
my fucking turn. Let's go.
Well, remember the last time you rolled, we got Valkyrie Drive. So,
okay. That is a very good point. I'm streaming my screen right now. Random anime generator. Let's go. Set it up.
how do I
Go advanced. We'll put it down. We go.
You know, this is the moment of truth, fellas. Will we have to reroll?
What was
like,
do we do simple?
no, we do advanced. We go.
I think they've changed it, right? They've changed it since I last used it. Oh, that's okay. Oh, right. You can, okay, so PG. We don't do G because we'll get some weird shit.
Yeah.
TV PG 14 MA. Yep. Watch lengths don't need any of that shit.
Because we say all the 7 Cs on this podcast,
yep.
yeah.
Single included genres, everything excluded genres, all. Okay, 1970 2021 score range. Yep,
Episodes
1 to
range,
10.
Episodes range.
Oh, that's the one we need to change. Yep, down to 26. Although I really don't want to roll a 26 episode.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Let's fucking go.
We go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my god, I hate you, Ivy. I really hate you.
Fucking yeah, now we're in my turf, baby. We're watching a fucking yaoi shoujo. Let's go.
Yaoi shoujo. Oh my god. Why does one of the characters look like Nagisa from Assassination Classroom?
Why not?
Dude, he's got a 6.25. Oh god.
I'm going to give it an 8 out of spite. No. Okay. So, for those listening, the series is Fudanshi Koko Sekatsu. As anyone who knows anything knows, Fudanshi are the male equivalent of Fujoshi. Again, a term of derision that's been reclaimed by the community in question. I'm excited.
Oh, this is like, look.
Do you know what's really funny is that there's actually an anime with the exact principle this season. I'm not joking. There's literally a seasonal airing right now that's like the exact same one, and it was probably doing it better. Sasaki to Miyano. which is great, by the way. Very good, and it's one of the rare yaoi that doesn't actually have like toxic male relationships.
Okay, so
Is this your first time watching a boys' love series?
Yeah, because I'm.
Because you are the big hetero.
I am the big hetero. Like I am aggressively straight, my guy.
This is adapted from a 4 coma. That's exciting.
That's what I was wondering. It said EPS duration 4. So was it like only 4-minute clips?
Is it 4 minute? It's 3-minute episodes.
Holy shit,
dude! I think we need to roll a second series, right?
Yeah.
We got to do. We'll do a double episode.
We'll do a double episode.
We'll do a double episode, and I'm going to roll for that one as well because I'm the one who rolled this in the first place. So, wait, hold on. So 12 times 3, that's 36 minutes.
That's half an hour. Okay, so
half an hour of content.
That's half an hour of content. We got to roll something else, but...
okay. Oh, well, I'll just click next.
What do we got next?
So the next on our list, so we've got Fidenchi Coco is our first series of the week, and we've also got Angels of Death.
Oh, wow.
16 episodes.
That's a bit.
That kind of works out really well.
No, because here's the thing, right? I have this theory that 16-episode anime are either really fucking good or really shit. There's no in between.
With a 6.85, it seems like it falls dead in the middle of that strike zone.
Yeah, because
it's based on a video game.
Oh god, there we go. Actually,
it's another horror one. Yes.
Woo! All right, what do we got?
All right, let's open it up. With dead and lifeless eyes, Rachel Gardner wishes only to die. Waking up in the basement of a building, she has no idea how or why she's there. She stumbles across a bandaged murderer named Zach, who is trying to escape. After promising to kill her as soon as he is free, Rachel and Zach set out to ascend through the building floor by floor until they escape. However, as they progress upwards, they meet more twisted people, and all of them seem familiar with Rachel. What is her connection to the building, and why was she placed in it? Facing a new boss on each floor, can Rachel and Zach both achieve their wishes?
That actually sounds kind of fun.
I'm into it. I'm into
it.
I'm feeling it. Mixed ratings. I'm down to clown.
I'm down to clown. Yeah, that's like, oh god.
So we've got a fun week ahead of us.
We've got boy love and horror, my two least favorite genres.
Let's fucking go.
I'm torturing.
Although to be fair, this does seem to lean towards the kind of horror that doesn't.
This is action horror. This is This is Saw kind
adventure horror suspense.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Another. Which can we just say, Another was the sleeper hit. I wasn't expecting to get such a good show off the bat.
Yeah, hopefully this could cut. I'll be the rating like 6.85. I don't think it will be.
Look,
but
looking at the character designs and all of that shit. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking this is going to be one of those seasonal anime that just existed. But this boys' love show, like, man.
12 episodes of boys' love, and it's based off of 4 coma, so it should be pretty funny.
Gag manga. Okay.
It's a gag series. There's no tags about boys' love, so... so it might not actually be that gay, which is kind of disappointing for me, but...
Well, you know what? Emphasis on the gag part.
Jesus Christ.
Mind you, ladies, I hate to inform you that old mate here is in a happy relationship and his girlfriend would kill me if any of you have any ideas, so... he's definitely straight. He just likes LARPing, to be honest.
Oh, no. No, I'm bisexual. I just have a long-term committed girlfriend.
Okay. Yeah, he is not opposed to dick. It is just circumstantially.
Situationally, no, I'm very monogamous.
My friends have never lost a game of gay chicken. Anyway, on that note, neither have I, to be fair, but then again, my opponent chickened out. Like, I'm as I said, I'm straight as fuck, but, when your pride's on the line.
I can win the tournament.
I can win the tournament. When your pride's on the line. Like, not gay if they don't touch, right?
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway.
Okay, folks. Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed our ping pong plus weird tangential. Get ready for a double episode. We're coming at you with 2 separate anime. We'll be reviewing them at the same time, not split into 2. And if you Oh my god, I'm so excited for this. If you would like to listen and subscribe to our content, you can find us at animeroulette.libsyn.com, where you can subscribe to our RSS feed with your faves. You can also listen to us on Spotify. The link will be in the description.
Woo! Yeah, because by this time that this is coming out, we should have been approved for Spotify, so...
Yeah, I've got the Spotify link. It's just not finished uploading yet.
Yep, so you can hear us on Spotify. You know, I'd find it really funny if we got big on Spotify. That would just make me giggle.
Mom, I'm big on Spotify.
I have a career now. Anyway, look, before we get into too much trouble, I've been Pac-Man.
I'm V. Follow me on Twitch.
Follow him at Comrade V on Twitch.
I am streaming long-form single-player games. Come join us. I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at whenever.
Fucking hipster.
Wolfenstein isn't hipster.
Okay, yeah, actually, that's pretty solid. Anyway, boys, we'll see you later.
See you on the flip side, yo.
Bye.
When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting.